his lifestyle gotta be kept, because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas, like that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is, because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that.
Is this was a hood pass around, son? Like is niggas just like hot potato with this joint, son? She must got the glutes. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos, and welcome to another episode of He Rants. I am yo Felix Long Trousers.
Hey, Daddy!
All right, let's not waste no more time. Let's get right into this.
Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like his life was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas.
Isn't it crazy that joints just be flying out just to get crushed? Like they getting crushed. When I say crushed, I mean they be JJ. Their poom poom is getting smothered, destroyed, penetrated hard beyond recognition. I'm talking about flame. My wife sent me this video, so let's just see. She said it's pretty entertaining. Let's keep going though.
I'm on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, cause like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit. Or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as fuck, or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like that's my type. I love me a hood, get money nigga. So he asked for my number.
And that's why she's a single mom. That's why the stories write themselves. That's why she's a single mom. I mean, come on now. Yeah, okay, come on. She told you right there what type of guy she likes. I mean, that's why I don't feel sorry for single moms, man. Let's keep going.
Nigga. So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number, and like he texted me. And I'm not gonna lie, like it was little signs that I didn't like. Like if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like I remember I posted my drink or whatever, and I didn't text him right back. And he was on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like that right there was like you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like chill out. But I let him slide. So we planned to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where like he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like whenever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first.
I heard her say kids plural earlier, but I was like, maybe she just talking. You know, some people just say like my moms, but you only have one mom. So I just like, nah. But she said my kids. So she has multiple children. But I could be wrong. It seems like it might be only one dad. It helps. It helps a little bit. If it's only, that means you might have been in a somewhat long relationship, and then you had multiple kids. It's still bad, but it's better. It's better than having multiple baby dads, right? So we can assume she at least has 2 kids, right? And she wants to get her freak on around Valentine's Day and everything like that. Hey, go ahead. Hey, do what you're grown, right? You're ready out here in the market as a single mom. So I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. Right? You gotta do what you gotta do. Go find your young rich nigga, as they say, young rich nigga. Let's keep going.
So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that, because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text, and like he'd tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So bitch, I started thinking like, bitch, I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like, he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTime me. He was real. Looked the same. Looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk. And I'm like, you know, like, you ready? Like, I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off. Like, you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit, and I tell him like, all right, I'm for the land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport. I board the flight or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Signa or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything...
I'm sorry, guys. I think my brain is like mushing, right? I think my brain is mushing a little bit, and I must have missed this. I didn't realize they're going to Atlanta. I didn't realize she was going to Atlanta, son. She probably said that multiple times throughout this video, and I just missed it. Why do y'all keep going to Atlanta, son? Please tell me why. I told you it's not a real place. This is like the ghetto Narnia. Like, you go there, no one there is real. Everything is a facade. But y'all keep going over there, son. The women don't even have real asses over there at this point. I went to Atlanta last year. Not even last year. Like, I guess technically last year. The previous summer, bro, I was counting BBLs left and right. Just going through the mall, Lenox Mall. It was crazy. So, like, this is not, oh my goodness, bro. It's not a real place. It's not a real place, guys. And you fell for it because the guy was handsome. Oh, God. Hey, I love it. I love it. Natural selection. Let's keep going.
Lying, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you got to call. So I called and, like, everything was booked the fuck up. Like, literally, it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm going to get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like, I'll book the room, but when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when the mishap coming, because I get it. Okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we got to go stay somewhere else, which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway, because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like, you can pay for the room. I'm going to fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming. You hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like, if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like, if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now, I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So, when I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So, I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter. Stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like, I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what? I took off from my job. Stop.
Which is crazy. which is crazy. You took off of your job. I want you guys to understand. She gave her kids to the dad. Probably a regular thing. You know what I'm saying? You know, Robert's, you know, parents. I mean, I think she did say that. Then she raps to a guy online who's supposed to be a rich young nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? Who's out here scamming, showing a whole lot of money online. She books a flight, goes to Atlanta, the mecca of ghetto fabulous nature and debauchery. And had to fight to get this guy on FaceTime in the first place. Goes over there and is going to try to get cracked. I mean, at the end of the day, this is just to get cracked, right? She's going over to get cracked. She can't really honestly think she's going to be in a relationship with a guy who's a known scammer that you know is a scammer, right? She's going there just to get cracked, right? So you're doing all this to have a good time, but also getting cracked with a guy you don't even know for real. Does that make sense? This is another time when I hear stories of people getting kidnapped. I'll be wondering, like, I'm the guy in the back. Everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe she got kidnapped. She didn't deserve to get kidnapped. What's going on? I'm the guy in the back, like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. Yeah, she doesn't deserve to get kidnapped, but what was she doing? I'm always going to be the, hey, I'm number one victim blamer. I am a grade A victim blamer, so I love victim blaming. What was that? What was she doing out there? Oh, the guy had his way with her in the room. What time did she go there? She went there at 1 a.m. Why was she going over to dude's house at 1 a.m.? That's pussy hours. That's demon time. Well, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that it's okay, but I'm asking questions. Because for some reason, people want to be stupid and then expect us all to be, just because they're a victim of something, be like, oh, yeah, what they did was stupid. It was very stupid. It was definitely remedial what they did. But they're victims, so we shouldn't ask any questions. Like, this girl is like, hey, at least she's smart enough to be like, all right, time to head back. All right, time to head back. Because she definitely was about to get scammed. Let's keep going.
Stop one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like, $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that nigga on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta, cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else. Like, that was kind of crazy. So, me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas, like that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that.
Is this was a hood pass around, son? Like is niggas just like hot potato with this joint, son? She must got the glutes. She must got the yams, bruh. And she got, hey, but she's getting passed around. You talking about, anytime I hear girls say, yeah, I mess with guys who are rich. No. You got smashed by guys who are rich. Let's understand this, because you're single. You know, you got smashed by, you didn't, and she didn't say her baby. I didn't hear her say her baby father is wealthy and all that stuff. I know what guys are wealthy. She didn't say that. She said I messed around with wealthy guys, so I'm assuming the baby father don't got the money like that. That's the guy she got pregnant by. You know, I messed with a rapper. You got smashed by a rapper. Yeah, those guys, they're known to do that. You know, they know to do that. This was a pass around. This is crazy. And she was about to add another to the body count, like that. That's the bet. That's a better snap. I like that snap better. Let's keep going.
Not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they're not doing all that. Like, when you come see them, they have everything into play. Everything booked. Bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So, to me, his life was just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything like that. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't at no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but like, other than that, like, that nigga don't be really doing shit like with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping like something. Like, nah, he not doing none of that. So to me personally, the life is cat. And I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. Nigga, you never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. and you was gonna get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have stayed the fuck home. I'm not that pressed to see no nigga. Like, bitch, you know I get niggas. Like, what? Be for real. I was just upset at the fact that you still...
This clarification again, she gets smashed by dudes. She gets smashed by niggas. That's what she's saying. Just wanted to bring back the clarification just to make sure everybody understands. She gets smashed by niggas. Let's keep going.
I was just upset at the fact that you still allowed me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was going to do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because bitches do that. Like, bitches that know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh yeah, you not, I'm going to stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other bitch. So it do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
Yeah. My wife sent me this video. That's interesting, I guess. I thought it was going to be a lot more juicier than that. I thought he was going to come over there and then he'd be like a mass serial killer and then, you know, America's Most Wanted or something. That would have been more entertaining, honestly. But I mean, this is still hilarious seeing girls who are out here throwing their box around for a lavish lifestyle. It brings me a little bit of a joy, at least to see that God does exist. I'm not gonna lie, I'm happy that she's safe. Nothing bad happened to her. It's crazy that she was flying Spirit, but it is what it is, you know. So you gotta save your money. One thing I haven't heard anybody ever really say is that they flew Frontier. I'd be seeing Frontier every time I'm trying to get on a flight, and it's always right there with Spirit or even cheaper. But I never heard anybody say Frontier. Frontier never really gets strays. Crazy. Spirit gets strays. And Spirit, honestly, their planes look cooler than Frontier's planes. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't know, right? But listen, like I said, I'm happy that she was safe, but it would have been more entertaining if she actually did go and, you know, book the hotel, which she would have never got her money back. Let's be real. She would have got scammed by the scammer. Surprise there. But at least we would have had more to see. How far was this guy going to do? Was he then going to start taking you to the club and telling you, hey, pay for it and he'll give you an IOU or something and a sheet of paper or something like that? I'm not sure. I want to say, or he probably was going to come and do the thing that us men, at least some of us men, are very elite at, which we get the girl, we feed her a dream, right? But then before we can even try to implement that dream, which we can't implement that dream, we'll eventually just come with the peen. Right? We give them ferocious peen action, right? I'm talking about multiple sessions throughout the night. Just crazy drillings into their pelvis region. And then eventually their dreams, their aspirations, right? It was right here. You know, we start withering it away, right? We start telling them, like, you know, giving them excuses. You know, but since they've been attacked by the peen with such great intensity, they're okay. They're letting it waver. Oh, it's all right, I guess. You know what? I don't know. Before you know it, boom, it drops down. You know what I'm saying? The pee can only keep them enthralled for just a certain amount of time. After a while, maybe a few weeks, month, or some guys are good at it. You know, 2, 3 years, 4, 5 years, and they eventually wisen up. You know, it depends on what level of peen giving you're at. You know what I'm saying? Also, their level of self-respect. You know, you got to find that joint. It's like a bell curve or something, right? You got to find the level of peen and self-respect. It's just maybe not bell curve, might not be the right one. I don't know, right? But I want you guys to let me know what you guys think about the story. Do you guys think that, yeah, she deserves everything she got? Or do you guys think like, no. This guy was the worst guy. Like, he wasn't here to teach a lesson or anything. Like, he's just terrible. You know, I don't know what. I think we all agree that the guy's bad and she's an idiot. I don't know. But you guys tell me what you guys think about the story in the comments below. Definitely going to try to reply to as many as I can. And hey, that's all I got to say. Peace and blessings, you ugly mofos. And I'm out.